My neighbor's 7-year-old daughter often came over to my place almost every weekend, usually to raid my snacks. But honestly, I enjoyed her company. The routine was always the same. As soon as she stepped in, she'd demand that I put on Moana or Frozen on the TV, and I'd comply. She would then curl up on my couch, silent, eyes glued to the screen until it was time to leave. Sometimes she went beyond just eating snacks. She'd help with little chores around the house, folding towels, tidying up, or even washing dishes when I cooked. It became an unspoken exchange, snacks and juice from me, and in return, she filled my quiet bachelor flat with a sense of warmth and life. Her mother, Emily, a single mom who owned a hair salon, was rarely at home. Ada's visits became a silent arrangement between us. Nothing was ever said, but I could tell she preferred my quiet apartment to the noisy atmosphere of the salon. One afternoon, while working from home, I overheard a conversation outside my window. It was Margaret, one of my nosy neighbors, talking to Emily. "Why do you let your daughter go to that man's house all the time?" Margaret's voice carried sharply. "Do you even know what he might be doing? What if he's touching her inappropriately?" To Emily's credit, she defended me. "Ada likes being there. He's kind to her, and she's never complained." But Margaret wouldn't let it go. "You'd better keep her away before something happens. Men like that can be dangerous." I sat frozen on my bed, too stunned to react. Dangerous? Me? How could anyone see me that way? Shame washed over me so heavily that I couldn't even step outside. The next day there was a soft knock on my door. It was Ada, clutching a half-eaten biscuit, waiting patiently to come in. But I didn't answer. I hid. Moments later, Emily appeared, dragging her away. Not long after, I heard Ada's cries and the sound of her mother flogging her. That was the last time Ada came to my house. Instead, I began to see her spending her days at Margaret's. She went in and out of that house daily, never glancing in my direction. I felt helpless, guilty even, but there was nothing I could do. Then yesterday, returning late from work, I saw police swarming the compound. Startled, I asked another neighbor what had happened. "Margaret's been arrested," he whispered. "Arrested? For what?" I asked, wide-eyed. He leaned closer and lowered his voice. "She's a lesbian. She's been messing around with little girls in the area. Even your little friend." My chest tightened. I couldn't breathe. It turned out one of her victims had gotten angry after Margaret dismissed her because she was busy with Ada. The girl went home and confessed everything to her mother. When the mother stormed into Margaret's house to confront her, she caught her red-handed, naked, on top of Ada. The woman screamed, and neighbors rushed in. As I listened, tears welled in my eyes. I had genuinely grown fond of Ada. To think that she had been safer with me, a man the neighborhood suspected, than with her own gender, was a truth too bitter to accept. The end. My neighbor's 7-year